Hello, hello, sir.
Oh, arey yaar, I was muted. I was saying so many things and I was muted. Sorry. Uh, okay, so like this is like hopefully by next week, like you'll be able to start Unreal, so I can discuss Unreal things in depth. Like even if like suppose your entire series is not finished, finish one part, import into Unreal, so that we can start engine, like start working on engine, and side by side can finish other stuff and import it back into Unreal. You can do that, right? So just speed it up. Texturing should not take much time, and low poly also should not take much time. So then we'll start into engine and we can create the scene very easily, and we can make it really nice, really nice lighting. You can see this lighting is bit bluish, so I can change the color. I can do stuff. Light image, saturated.
Sir, I couldn't understand what you were trying to say. I think there is something wrong with my network.
Okay, what I'm saying is by next week, hopefully we'll be able to start Unreal Engine so that I can get into the in detail of how to create detailed material, shaders, and like all water material, vertex paint, all those things.
So next week you would show in within Unreal Engine that texturing material and about
Yes,
texturing, right?
yes.
Okay, okay.
So like because now I guess we have 2 more weeks left next week and maybe one more week. So now we have to focus on Unreal. So try to push your model into Unreal so that we can focus on Unreal and understand the pipeline properly. Because modeling you know, texturing you know. So but now we need to understand the pipeline of Unreal and understand the process and create textures, materials, lighting, environment, everything in Unreal. That is more important, right? So try to push everything into Unreal as soon as possible. Maybe your texturing is not finalized, finished. So maybe a base color, base this thing. Still push it there so that we can start using Unreal. Otherwise, we won't be able to familiar with the tools and software and won't be able to do it properly. Okay, that's what I was trying to say.
Hmm. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I haven't started texturing yet. I mean, yesterday I started retopologizing, like creating the second level of low poly. I mean, it's
Okay.
going okay, and the speed is okay
Okay.
considerably. It's going fast only. I wanted to know how to create low poly within ZBrush without losing that much details. Like if I use Z measure, a lot of details is lost. So I thought of like I already deleted the lower subdivision since I wanted to bake the noise. Like that day you showed, like if I don't remove
Hmm.
the lower subdivision, noise could not be applied to the mesh, right?
Yes. Yes.
So the lower subdivision is gone. So I was thinking how to make the low poly, like considerably low poly without losing much details. Like during that organic phase, you showed us how to read like decimate the model, right?
Hmm.
But decimating is
So
creating the triangular
estimating will
shapes.
create a triangle. So what you can do, you can duplicate your model first. Duplicate
Okay.
your model, then remesh it. Okay. Then
So,
remesh it in a lower subdivision, lower resolution.
yes, but
So
once
in that
I
you will lose a lot. You lose a lot of detail in there, right?
yes, I was
That's fine.
thinking
That's fine. Yes.
I was thinking, is there a way to like dynamically subdivide into a lower resolution without losing much detail?
Yes, yes,
If
that's what I'm explaining. So you have to
okay,
duplicate your model, remesh
hmm,
the model in a lower
okay,
subdivision, lower resolution, then subdivide the model and project back to your actual model. Subdivide, project back, subdivide, project multiple times. So by this, what will happen? The new duplicated model will have a lower resolution of subdivision level, but with all the details transferred to it.
So do you mind showing me any model, like just like I understood the Z remeshing, like I didn't understand that projecting back part.
Like same like in organic we used to project, same thing.
I didn't go to that level. Like I only created high poly, right? So I don't know. Like I barely remember decimating. I don't know how to project it.
Okay, don't worry, I'll explain that. Okay, let's see. Let's pick this base model is available.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah, good.
So this is the kind of good amount of detail is there. And now, suppose I want this detail on my lower subdivision model. And suppose I don't have all this lower division. Right? Yes. This is what you meant, right? You don't have any subdivision in the high poly, but you want to transfer this to a lower subdivision level with multiple subdivision level exist. Like it should be there. Right?
Yes.
So
yes,
in that case, what you do, okay, I'll delete this thing is not required. Oh, sorry, my bad. Delete. Okay, that thing is not required. So this is my model. So what I'll do, Control Shift D, duplicate the model, hide this one, and this one and these two are exactly same.
Okay.
So what I have to do is go to Z remacher, then Z remesh and remeshing comparatively low poly count. 5 is fine. It's 57,000. 5 is basically 5,000. Remesh it in lower subdivision. Very low poly. You will lose most of the detail. You lost a lot of detail, right? As compared to the high poly. So this time, what you have to do is switch on your actual model and this model. Subdivide this your duplicated one. Control D, then go to project and make sure distance make it to 0.1 and project all. Then again subdivide, project all. Again one more subdivide, project all. So previously you had 3 subdivision level. Switch off this. Now you can see you have 4 subdivision level. Low poly, you have second, third, fourth. So you get the high poly also, same detail plus your low poly version. So you can use this as your low poly model. Right?
Yes. But this is what if the low poly of one single model is like 11,000 polygons, won't it become like a high density mesh?
Yes, not high, like it's like for characters is bit of mid poly. This is like high, but for hard surface, make sure you have to reduce the poly count. Like suppose you have this dome and all those things, you can delete in between loops. You can delete in between loops manually or with the help of Z modeler. You can delete in between loops, reduce it, and then divide and project. Divide and project.
Yes, like so. Basically, once you get a low poly in ZBrush, take it to max, clean up the topology, like reduce the poly count a little more as much as possible, then unwrap it, right?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
So some manual work is required. I have to take it to max and anyway.
Some manual work is required. So but by this you can save a lot of time. You don't have to do everything manually. You have to modify few things manually, but your most of the things, most of the detail, you can do it in ZBrush very easily. So that is something you can save some time, right? So it will save some time, plus you'll get good quality model with perfect topology and perfect shape, basically. That's what most important. So that's what you have to do. Yeah. So try this thing out.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. I'll see you on Monday.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.